I want Amorim to stay. I want Amorim in. Hear me out first before I say anything. Yes, Amorim is not the problem. I know most United fans want him gone, but Amorim is not the problem. His system is not the problem. His system is not the issue. First of all, yes, Amorim has some faults. The players too have their own faults, and the club, Ineos too, they have their own faults. Because when you sacked a coach that played for 3-3, you signed players that play for 3-3 during that summer. So you now decide that you want to rebuild, you want something new. Then you went for a coach that play 3-4-3. That is not on the coach you signed. That is on you. Because you know the players you have can't play 3-4-3. But you went ahead to get a coach that play 3-4-3 when there are other coaches that play 4-4-3, 4-backman and everything. And this man made it clear that he will not change his system, believe in his system. That is what he's using where he is. And he also requested to start new season, but you said no, you want him that same season, and you paid 10 million euro or pounds to Sporting to release him, and they did. And this man came in and started a system. Yes, it has not been great, it has not been going the way we want it to go, but we've also seen that these players too are not good enough. These players are not good enough. We see it on the pitch. These players can't do the basics, and that is not on the coach. The coach tries his best. He trained. Some of us watch training videos too. If you have the Man U app, you watch the training videos. These players, when they train, sometimes they train like okay, they are ready to play, and when they go on the pitch, they give this man something else. And I see this man during the sideline and be like, he's actually shaking his head, saying that this is not what he wants them to play, and that is not on the coach. Yeah, sometimes you want him to twist his philosophy. Don't change your system. Your system is good. You can twist your philosophy, approach your system, play your system in a different kind of philosophy. You understand? In a different tactical way. Because United fans now, they like the Crystal Palace way of playing the 3-4-3. They are saying they want 3-4-3, the Crystal Palace one. They want the Crystal Palace coach. But your present players can't even play the 3-4-3. How do you all want the Crystal Palace coach to come and coach United with his 3-4-3? If you look at the players Crystal Palace have, they don't have a. There's not as if they have these world class players or anything, but the players were willing to play for the coach. They were willing to play the system, and they have better midfielders than us. This our system mostly based on midfield and the wing backs, but we don't have the midfield and we don't have wing backs to actually play it really well. You understand? We still have some players that play it well, Ahmad, Mazarawi, but we know Ahmad sometimes might not be available. Same as Mazarawi is not always available. So this is not just on the coach. You understand? And it's not as if this coach cannot play different system. He said it. He said if he wants to play different system, he needs to make sure these players are willing to play. These players showed the zeal. They showed, the passion, the consistency. These players know how to play this one first. You can only implement different styles when these players can actually play one, but they can't play one. To cross is hard for these players. To pass, to complete a pass is hard for them. They can't do basic things. They can't do anything. You understand? So like that too is part of it. Players are part of it. Coach is part of it. But you need to give this coach time. This coach haven't lost back to back this season. We make it seem like it's bad because there's pressure already. We want results and everything. But we have 10 points already. We've not lost back to back. There are teams that have lost back to back 3 times in a week and everything. I'm not excusing Amorim, but I want you guys to see things from different perspectives. See the system from different perspectives and see the way you approach some games sometimes. He twists it sometimes. Against Sunderland, he played 3-4-3 off the ball sometimes. You understand? So like here, there's the way he approached his game. You understand? He has a different philosophy, but he just wants to make sure these players are willing to do the job for him. And we don't have enough players. We don't have squad depth. We all know we don't have the players. And we only have few players that are willing to play for this man. So I just feel like if we can give Amorim time, he's going to get this thing done. And if he's able to win back-to-back games, I swear to God, he's going to get that spark. That drive is going to come, and everybody will start playing. It actually pains me that there's international break. After that Sunderland game, there was no international break, and we go into Liverpool game with that energy. I swear it would have been better, but this is just my own say on the old Amorim and United thing. The players, the coach, the club are part of it. Share the blame.